Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Job Search Reality Series. I'm Philip Todd Brooks, also known as Todd Brooks from Athens, Georgia. Today is day 11 of 31 days of Job Search Reality, and I want to talk about one of the most frustrating experiences you can have during a job search. You have an interview, and it goes great. The conversation flows naturally. You're answering the questions well. The interviewer seems genuinely interested in your experience. Maybe they even say something like, "You have exactly the kind of experience we're looking for," or I think you'd be a great fit for our team." You walk out of there thinking, "I got this one. This is mine." Then a few days later, you check your email, and there it is. "Thank you for your interest, but we decided to move forward with another candidate." And immediately, you start asking yourself, what happened? What did I do wrong? And here's what I want you to understand today. Maybe you didn't do anything wrong. That's one of the hardest realities about the hiring process. You can give an excellent interview and still not get the job. Why is that? For one thing, you don't know who you're competing against. Maybe you were an excellent candidate, but somebody else walked through the door who had 5 more years of experience. Maybe they had direct experience in that industry. Maybe they knew a particular software system. Maybe they had a certification you didn't have. Or maybe the company had an internal candidate who already knew the organization. That doesn't mean you weren't qualified. It means hiring is often comparative. You're not only being evaluated against the job description, you're also being evaluated against everybody else who interviewed. And there's something else I think job seekers need to remember. Positive comments during an interview aren't a job offer. An interviewer might genuinely like you. They might honestly believe you'd be great in the position. They might even tell you that, and they may completely mean it. But then somebody else interviews the next day, and suddenly the decision becomes more complicated. There are also things happening behind the scenes that you may never know about. Maybe the budget changed. Maybe the position was put on hold. Maybe the department decided to restructure. Maybe somebody internally became available. Maybe your salary expectations didn't line up. Sometimes companies even decide, we're not hiring anybody right now. But as a candidate, you may never know any of that. All you see is the rejection email. So what should you do? First, evaluate the things that you can control. Did you research the company? Did you prepare for the interview? Did you answer the questions? Did you answer the questions clearly? Did you explain how your experience could help solve their problems? Did you ask thoughtful questions? Did you follow up professionally? If there's something you could have done better, learn from it, work on it, improve it for the next interview. But here's something I think is really important. Don't invent mistakes just because you didn't get the job. Sometimes you can do everything right and still finish in second place. And here's another piece of advice. Don't burn the bridge. I know rejection is frustrating, especially when you thought the interview went extremely well. But don't send an angry email. Don't tell the employer they made a mistake. Don't go online and attack the company. Instead, respond professionally. Thank them for the opportunity. Tell them you enjoyed meeting with them. And if you genuinely like the company, let them know you'd be interested in being considered for future opportunities. Because today's rejection isn't necessarily the end of the relationship. The person they hired might not work out. Another position might open next month or next year. That hiring manager might move to another company and remember you. How you handle rejection can become part of your professional reputation too. And that's really today's message. You can control how well you prepare. You can control how you perform in the interview. You can control how professionally you follow up. But you cannot control the entire hiring decision. So learn what you can, improve where you can, maintain the relationship, and then move forward. Because a great interview isn't wasted just because it didn't produce an offer. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever walked out of an interview absolutely convinced you had the job and then gotten rejected? Did you ever find out why? And recruiters and hiring managers, I'd especially like to hear from you. What's something candidates don't understand about why a great interview doesn't always result in a job offer? Tell me in the comments below. If you're enjoying 31 Days of Job Search Reality, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who's getting through the job search process. I'm Philip Todd Brooks, also known as Todd Brooks from Athens, Georgia. And remember, you can control your performance. You can't control the entire hiring decision. Real job search, real solutions, real you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 12.